Okay, so welcome guys to the first episode of Five Car Garage. And look, I'm going to incorporate this in the future podcasts, but we've always been talking about doing this, sitting down with industry guys, and we've got an uninvited guest over here. I'm not going to mention any names, but what happened was supposed to be the two of us. I had a mic for two of us, and now we don't have a mic for the three of us. So apologies for the audio. But
you just couldn't deny that I weighed in with some proper rebuttal.
No, he did. He weighed in. He weighed in.
When we discussed this, Ernest and I were in Namibia actually, and we just started ranting off about our 5-car garage. And we mentioned it to Chad now at dinner, and he just wouldn't shut up.
He wouldn't shut up. So we had to bring him here.
Before we start, in fact, I'm just going to be that guy, and I'm going to say, how's that spider?
Holy shit.
Thanks for pointing that out.
You're welcome.
Now I can't focus.
Chad, but something more terrifying than the spider.
My viewers know that I like these, okay? My viewers know that I like these. It's comfortable. It's classy.
How many hotel shower caps do you have?
I've got a lot of hotel shoes. Not shower caps. I've got a bunch of these.
If his choice of footwear is something to go on, his choice of cars is going to be quite interesting.
That's probably why you needed me here.
Here we go.
So some sensibility.
What he's talking about is the fact that 5-car garage works like this, right?
Any petrol head should really know it, because I mean this is such a popular game as well. I mean we've all played it, and I mean anybody that's like cars anywhere has played the fantasy
garage,
game. Fantasy garage.
So there's going to be various different episodes and different limitations, caps on region, caps on price, caps on makes, models, etc. But this one we're going to start off full fantasy garage. Mm-hmm. I've made my money. How did you say I made my money again?
So what we're going to do is we're going to go like, it's fantasy, but it's a realistic fantasy. And the lines are very blurry. So we're not going to go Bugattis, Sennas, and Koenigseggs. We're going to go more everyday livability.
Real world. Almost practical.
Almost practical.
Almost practical approach.
So we're going to do the whole, I made my money in the
apartheid era. I mean, look at him. Doesn't he look like the kind of guy that would make his money in like the 80s?
You know.
And we're off there.
I'm a tech startup.
No. He's a BEE baby.
Oh.
Okay? You got some Transnet 10 there.
Maybe one or two.
And Chad over there is, what did you say you were?
Trust fund baby.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to choose some cars. We haven't got billions, we've got millions.
Yeah, 5-car garage.
So we all live on the same golf estate.
On the same golf estate.
Yeah,
I can see your guys' houses from mine.
Yeah. And that's exactly why we're doing this, is because we need to one-up one another.
Yes.
So we're not taking the same vehicle.
You're not allowed to take the same car?
Somebody mentions a vehicle, that's it.
That's off the table.
So you can't get the same, because I mean that's just poor form. Getting the same car as your neighbour. I mean,
so just to give you guys some background on who these people,
people.
I'll start with Chad over here. Chad used to work at Speed and Sound for many years. Many years. Flipping hell. 9 years, Speed and Sound.
That's how we met.
And then he became a drift judge in the Nationals, slid a couple of cars himself from time to time, and is now working for Auto Trader as a bona fide motoring journalist.
Yeah.
How many cars do you think you've driven over the years?
You know, I was actually keeping a list of this. I had like an Excel document, and they were all listed in there, and I rated them. And each one, I gave them like a 5-star rating. You know, that's like such an anorak thing. I had time for that because I wasn't driving cars on such a regular basis. So now it's roughly, it went from, things have changed a little, so it went from a different car every week, sometimes 2 cars in a week.
Just give me a number. How many?
Several hundred. Probably close on, several hundred.
Justin's thinking, fuck that guy.
Yeah, no,
how many cars have you driven, Justin?
So I started doing this early in 2011. Started off.
There's that white privilege you were talking about.
started off slow. But, I mean, like the fact that the 4th test car was an Audi R8 V10 Spider. I mean, come on, guys, let's not hold that against me. But over the years, I put it like this. We are privileged to get these cars to test for you guys. And if I'd say a combined 2 months out of the year, I don't have a test car.
So that's at least
like
48 cars.
8 weeks.
So that's 48 cars a year for 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of cars. It's a lot of cars.
That's a lot of cars.
It's a lot of cars. Plus the ones that you drive in between
Yeah.
And launches, of course.
And
So
launches,
you've got to
yes.
count launches in, and sometimes, if you're going to
So
sit
that's
there and
easy
say,
about 70, 80 cars a year.
Yeah.
and that's just like on model level.
Yeah.
That's just like, okay, well, 3 Series. Not to say that you've driven
Okay,
3
now-
different
now-
or
now-
4 different
yeah.
3 Series, it
You
just
guys
really...
are sounding like dicks now, so can we just
Okay.
stop there?
Alright.
Can we
You'll
please,
get there, you'll
can
get
we
there.
please move on? So I'm the new guy here in the motoring journalism scene. We're in, where are we now? Zimbabwe.
We're in Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe
We're
at the moment,
Zimbabwe.
and
At the
we've been
Victoria
chatting about this for the
Hotel.
whole
Listen,
evening.
today was actually rather epic. We started out with breakfast in Botswana. We had lunch in Zim, and we've just gotten back from Zambia where we had dinner.
So we
On a
are living.
train.
We are for this little short window. We're living the 5-car garage life.
Yes, this
Tomorrow,
is the life,
tomorrow
yeah.
go back to peanut butter sandwiches, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. 5-car garage starts now. Starting with just first car. You choose the first category. Once he chooses a category, the last person will go this way. The last person chooses the next category, and then we'll keep going. So first category,
Okay.
what car do you choose?
So you guys are gonna
Justin.
hate. You guys are gonna hate me.
We guys or those guys?
All of you.
Okay.
Seeing as though we are on the Hilux Legend 50 launch at the time of filming this,
And Geosport.
and the Hilux
Hilux
GR
Geosport.
Sport,
Alex Geosport.
I'm gonna go for my first pick. Is a double cab 2.8
Toyota paid for that beer.
Toyota manual Legend 50, not the GR.
Why would you get a manual? What is this 1988, bro?
No, dude.
Is it Opel Plaza,
No,
man?
No, listen, that's
Is
a,
it Opel
that's a
Plaza?
good gearbox, eh?
Lazy.
No,
That manual box is
Manual, and
nice.
you
I
put
know the
IMT.
manual box.
IMT,
IMT.
IMT's boss, eh?
So
I
you
really
know the
like
IMT,
it.
the
What's IMT?
manual. You see, you don't drive.
I don't drive manuals, dude. Manuals are
So IMT, what it does is when you are say in 4th gear and you want to go down to 3rd, it actually blips the throttle for you.
Oh,
So it
you mean,
rev
you
matches
mean auto blip? Auto blip for people who can't blip.
in your bucket.
Auto blip for people. Do you know? Okay, have you heard of the term heel and toe?
Listen, this is 2019.
Have you heard of the term
The
heel
machine
and toe?
does it for me.
I can heel and toe in these slips now.
I
in
don't
these
care
slippers.
what you can.
Listen, I can cadence brake. I still want ABS.
Yes.
Fair
So,
enough.
yeah.
That's a different story.
Yeah, okay.
Or you
Here's
know
the
it.
thing. So I've got my white Hilux Legend.
White
50,
Hilux Legend 50.
But I've got my BF Goodrich
Manual.
all-terrain tires, slightly raised suspension,
Okay, cool.
and an
Have you got
ARB,
the fancy
an
bumper?
ARB bumper. Okay?
What about the lights on top of the?
Yeah, maybe those.
Are you gonna go?
LEDs.
Are you gonna go 4x4 with this?
Of course, yeah. I'm gonna get a 4x4, even if I don't go 4x4 because I'm baller like that.
Straight baller. Okay, so is that your final
That's
answer?
it, Alex. Yeah.
Okay, so the category,
Bucky.
so the category
Category
is
is Bucky.
Is Bucky. All right, gents, let's just.
Oh, yeah, I'm next,
Can,
I'm next,
yeah,
I'm
but
next.
can we define this? New vehicles. We're purchasing new vehicles. We're not purchasing used vehicles or vehicles of a certain age.
Look, if it can go 3 years.
Okay, so
Couple of years
Demo.
back.
Yeah,
Couple of years.
demo.
Demo model, you know, we've got money to spend here. Okay, so Hilux.
Oh,
Manual though. Why manual?
It's cool, dude.
Nah, it's not cool.
Nah. Listen, there is so much low down torque that you can pull away in 2nd gear. So driving around, you don't actually. I feel that you miss out, or like you're not missing out much between the manual and the auto.
Exactly. There's not much difference, but the
But
auto is just so much
driven
easier
them,
to
I've
drive
driven them both, and you can actually get a better fuel consumption
on the manual.
on the manual.
But I don't care about fuel consumption at this point of the game.
But I'm a
If that's your only
responsible-
reason
I'm
for getting a
responsible
manual,
millionaire.
if that's your
And
only
also
reason
it's
for
cool.
getting a manual, that's a shit reason.
No, it's cool. It's
that
just
sounds
cool.
boring.
What?
just cool.
Yeah, no, that's
That's like- that's
okay.
like
So we can all
Tony
agree.
Stark
So we
being
can all,
accountant.
It's
all
not
in
choice.
favor that this is a bad choice. Say aye.
Aye.
Okay, cool.
It's not a bad
so,
choice.
So if you just said automatic, I would have been like, nice.
No.
But anyways, okay. So my choice, and you guys are gonna love this and hate it, and you're probably gonna wish that you chose it. Raptor, Ford Raptor, boom, with possibly with some software. In your mouth. Possibly with some software, because I know it makes a little bit of power. I drove the Raptor. I haven't driven it off-road yet. I think you guys have.
No,
I haven't.
no. I've
Oh.
only driven it on road.
Yeah, me too.
And
And the potential, you can feel the
Yeah.
potential in this Fox Shock. See, they got nothing bad to say because they know it's a great choice.
Yeah. It's cool.
But the Wild Track 2-litre twin turbo is going to run away from it, standard for standard, on the tarmac.
But what if I get software?
Yeah, no. Now you're talking typical, Boxberg.
Boxberg.
Yeah,
But maybe,
Boxberg.
okay, no software. Technically, I'm not allowed to put software in the car.
Look, you are going to look baller.
Yeah, no. Listen,
Proper
it's,
baller.
and I was pleasantly surprised because it sounds strange in that. It does. It looks great. It actually rides really good on the road. So that Fox
It
Fox
rides really well on the
suspension
road.
is
But
wonderfully composed.
That Fox suspension makes you
Steering
feel like
feels good, hey?
steering feels
The
great.
steering is
It's
of
just
the
a bit
best.
slow. It's just a bit
Yeah,
slow.
it's
It's a bit slow in a
sluggish.
straight line.
But it's, I mean, you're not buying it because you want a fast bucky. I mean, if you wanted a fast bucky, you would have gone V6 Amarok or
I
something.
think a big balls, but
Come on. No, it's a good choice, man. But
don't butt just for the sake
I'm
of
gonna
butting.
butt it because
You can't butt
it's
because
a
you know
bit-
it's the shit.
It's a bit much.
It's a lot. It's wide though, eh? It's super wide. I tried to park that thing. It's super difficult to park.
It's like a
wet.
Raptor.
yeah,
You see,
yeah,
the problem
it's tricky.
is you're gonna rock up at a bra or whatever with your chummies, and you're like, I'm in my Raptor.
I
And
got
they're
a
gonna look at
Raptor.
you and go like, nah, you know what?
It's not a real
not a
Raptor. It's a Ranger Raptor.
It's a
not an
Raptor live.
F-150
Oh, it's
Raptor.
an F-150 Raptor. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. But it's
I mean,
still
it's
got the
good.
badge on it.
It's
Ooh.
good.
All in favor of the Raptor. You know it's good.
Chad, what's your choice?
Listen, it's tough because I mean you guys have taken two actually really good vehicles. So
Because
listen,
we
they're
smart
cracking
Yeah.
vehicles.
Okay,
As Justin said, I mean we spent the day now with GR Sport, and I really do like the GR Sport.
I didn't like the Geo. I
actually-
thought the standard one was more comfortable on the
Yes.
on the gravel, eh?
Yeah, I like the directness of the feel of it. So I'll sacrifice a little bit of the ride comfort just for that positive feedback that I was getting from it.
Geosport's got
It-
suspension mods up front only, by the way.
Yeah, but improved steering feel, especially like on the road and that, but it does make the ride a little choppier.
I found that,
So-
like today, in the Legend 50, I was doing about 80 Ks on the gravel roads, and I was like, okay, this is
It's way more comfortable.
This is okay here.
It's way easier in the Legend.
No, but I found the opposite. In the GR, I was able to do like 120, 140 in some places.
I think maybe I was driving too slowly.
But on the
because
tar road,
maybe I was
it's
driving
a mental
slowly.
thing because I was doing similar, because you're sitting there and you're saying, much like the Raptor, I'm sitting there with purpose-built suspension. This has got now monotube shocks. The
maybe.
geometry's improved, so I can really just punish the front end.
but
of
I
the
did
vehicle.
find on the tar.
I find it bumpier.
on
though.
the tar.
It is.
On
It
the
is.
tar, the GR was.
Yeah.
Very harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did not
listen,
like it on the top.
it's
I
firmer.
would, if I had to choose between the two, I'm going Legend 50.
Yeah, I'm
but
going Legend
what is your
50.
choice, Chad? You're avoiding the question, bro.
Well, you're not giving me a chance to like
You've taken all the good
conclude.
ones, though.
I know. But you get to choose the next category. So.
Yeah, both of those are actually rather good. I do like the Navara. I think the
not bad.
Navara is sort of
Not bad.
class
Okay.
leading in terms of the multi-link rear end is really trick. It drives really well. The
The
motor's
South African
good
Navara's got a
delivery
different
power.
suspension setup on the back. They've retuned the suspension on the back, as far as I know.
It's that 5-link rear suspension.
Yeah, but the 5-link on the
on the
Amarok, or the suspension on the Amarok seems better than the Navara. I would think
nah.
out of those two, I would much rather go for Amarok. If I was you.
I'm inclined to go with the Amarok, but I'm not a big VW fan. So listen,
Okay.
the V6 Amarok is fast. No
Of
matter which
course,
way
that
you
thing will
slice
smoke
it,
a GTI.
it's not only fast for a double cab.
It's
It's just
fast for
fast.
anything.
Period.
8-speed gearbox,
So I
bananas.
think I would. Smart money. Smart money buys a Navara, but because I'm an eccentric
Stealth?
millionaire.
Stealth.
No, I'm buying an Amarok V6.
Oh, he changes it up in the last. Oh, goes to the Amarok. That's a good choice.
And I'll race
So what
any
we-
of you.
He'll beat anyone.
So what we can, the conclusion here is, I will arrive at the bar last, but when I walk in, Oaks are like, "Now got me boss."
You can see there's that apartheid language again.
Yeah,
Totally reverts, eh?
V6.
Last style, yo.
And he's Raptor.
Raptor, yeah, get it
Any
right.
boss.
So basically, what we're saying is, I win that category.
Say that.
Chad, can you go on, please? What-
Okay.
Next category,
SUV for the wife and kids.
SUV for the
Oh,
wife, but
SUV for the wife and
SUV for the wife and kids. But you also need to be able to drive it and enjoy
Yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah, no. Something.
Yeah.
It's something for the family, but it's the one that in the garage. More than likely, the keys are going to be handed to the wife. It's the vehicle that
Probably
you're
gonna
going
be
to
like
use.
the dirtiest one out of all the cars.
Yeah.
It's going to be clean on the outside, but it's going to look like Starbucks exploded on the
Yes.
inside.
McDonald's
yeah.
packets.
Yeah,
and stuff,
Yeah, there's going to be snot all over the back windows.
No.
Okay, how many kids do we have each, by the way? I think only two.
Yeah, it's sort of like American
2.5.
average. Yeah,
2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's a difficult one for me. I've got no interest in SUVs, so this is a difficult
ooh, tricky. Yeah. This is, and you.
And we got to
inclined
choose a fun
say-
category soon, eh? We got to choose
Yeah,
a fun
no,
category.
absolutely. No, I'm going with the stock standard stuff. You need to be
I'm
somewhat
next?
sensible and practical, and it's the one that you're probably going to take for the week, for the annual holiday and
Yes,
that sort of
yes,
stuff.
yes,
So it's
yes,
the long
yes.
road trip. You
Yeah.
want to keep that in mind, but during the the rest of the year, it serves as mommy van
Yeah.
school run.
Yeah.
X5 M50D.
Oh.
That's a good choice.
Boys. But for the wife, eh?
That's gonna be a bit
That's overkill.
That's overkill for wife. She's not gonna like it. It's gonna be too fast for her. It's gonna be too fast.
But that's the
bro.
beauty of it.
Unless she, I'm not saying. I know lots of women that race cars, but generally, I think it uses a shitload of fuel.
And no, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to.
What are you gonna track day this thing with the kids in it?
No, the beauty is you can.
You can.
can.
No, it's
Okay.
fast. It's faster than an
And-
M2 in a straight line.
And
it's proper.
and now, while I took the V6 Amarok, which doesn't exactly have the best off-road credentials, I'd be tempted to tackle that rough path with the X5 rather, because the
Yeah.
electronic aids on that
a good
are
choice.
top notch. And remember, it comes with the off-road package as well.
Yes. Okay.
But that one doesn't come with off-road tires, though.
Yeah, it
Does it?
Yeah, the
Are
off-road
you gonna
package has the
Are you
tires.
gonna have the tires
I
in the
wouldn't-
garage? You could have the tires in the garage.
I
as
could have the
extra.
tires in the garage as
You could have the
extra.
off-road tires
Yeah.
in the garage.
He's got a big
extra.
trust fund, eh?
It's a big trust fund.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
no.
That legacy money, huh?
Yeah, it was an app startup. It makes filters that go in people's faces and
Ah, okay, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so X5 M50D with extra tires, extra set of wheels in the garage with the off-road.
shit. Yeah,
setup.
I'm not even going to go with that.
Okay, you're not
because I
gonna
mean,
go with
even on the standard road tires, it's plenty capable. There's more than enough ground clearance. Height adjustable suspension and that.
That's nice.
So it's and it's got all the right tech, and the tech works.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
tech
I've
works
got
properly.
my car.
Okay.
Because I was panicking for a little bit.
Okay. You've got your car.
What am I
So
gonna
now he's like set the. Now he's like,
Okay, right.
okay. What are you gonna go?
He's
No,
going with a
I'm
big
telling you,
Tiger.
next.
No, you next. You in the middle. We're going
No,
this
we're
way.
going
Don't
this
you
way.
count?
No, we're going this way around.
Oh, you're gonna say the best for
No,
last.
of course.
Listen,
but
just because
we're
it's your video.
Let's get that straight, okay?
Sorry.
Let's get that straight. Let me just cut the shit, guys. I told you guys this is my video. Just be cool. Okay. Hey guys, and we're back. So we're going like this. It ends by me, and then
That's
I choose,
exactly what we spoke about.
then I choose the next category.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay,
Fine.
okay, cool.
Okay, so I am gonna go for the Mercedes-Benz GLC.
Is
So
that
not
the new one?
the GLE, the GLC,
It's
the
a new
smaller
one,
one.
eh?
Yeah. So like the
When did that come out? Didn't that come out like the other day?
like the X3 competitor.
Okay.
GLC
But
43.
Chad, why are you getting the big car and he's getting the little car?
Shut up! What are you doing? This is the jacket that's puffy, guys. This is the jacket that's puffy. Okay, I'm getting a GLC 43 AMG
Oh, that's nice.
maroon with all the black carbon bits.
Somebody's been giving this way too much thought.
This is like what I want.
Okay, so second GLC 43 maroon with
All the black bits. So
nice, eh?
black wing mirrors, black grille,
Nice.
big wheels.
My choice, you guys know.
It's got that V6, that bi-turbo.
Yeah, and you can live with Command. Have
Oh,
fun.
my
Your wife will
do-
be
Just
dealing with it.
for everybody that doesn't know what is Command.
Command is the infotainment system, basically.
It's
The
not
tech
so
and
bad.
entertainment.
It's not so bad.
It's not so good either.
Apple CarPlay, off you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
But
the-
hold on,
that's-
but
that's
does it come
pretty
with
much
the
its
same-
only
Does
saving
it come with the
grace.
same voice activation as the new Mercs?
No, that's
No, no, no,
MBUX.
that's
MBUX,
Which is amazing.
Is the newer generation, and from I haven't dealt with it myself, but apparently it is considerably more intuitive
That's way
and
better.
Yes.
linguistically
Kira,
accurate.
shout out to Kira. She says it's amazing. I haven't checked it out properly
than
myself.
some of the others, but I think you'd go to town or go to bat for Audi rather. Their voice activation, I believe, is properly
Yeah, no, theirs is
intuitive.
good.
I've actually got
I
an
just-
RS5 waiting at home.
I just don't use those things.
I don't use
Yeah,
those things
it's
either.
a little
Spend
gimmicky,
five-
hey?
Because
That's-
you'll say something like, "Hey Mercedes," and then it waits a bit, and then
Give me a command. I'll be the thing. Give me a command.
okay, no, you can't. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
You give me a command.
Okay. Hey Mercedes, open sunroof.
Hi, what can I help you with?
Hey Mercedes, open sunroof.
Changing radio station.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
That's
What
exactly what
happens?
happens every
I'm
time.
sorry. Sometimes I seem to be a little hard of hearing. Can
She
you
actually
repeat
said
that?
that.
Although
Jackie says that.
listen, guys. I was in the new 320D the other day.
Yeah.
Now, I know
Apparently
it's-
they're getting it right.
I know
though.
it's a 320D.
No, they're not. That's the problem.
No, they are because I
Apparently
said to
they're
the
getting
car.
it right.
I said to the car. I was like, "Hey BMW."
But there's not a lot of commands there. There's only
No.
a handful
Yeah,
of
there's
commands.
only
But
a
I said,
handful, yeah.
I said to her,
It's thin.
I said, "Hey BMW," boom, and it pops up. How can I help you? And then I said, "I'm feeling bored."
Yeah, but
Then,
that's
then she
but
says,
this is a
then she
gimmicky though,
says-
man. This is a
Yeah,
gimmicky
but
though.
then she says, she's like, "Well, obviously you haven't tried sport mode," and then she puts
That's kinda
herself in
cool.
sport mode.
Okay,
That's
but
kinda
that is
cool.
now
That was cool.
that is now an optional extra that my G2320D didn't have. So if I sat there and I said, "Hey BMW," and she came up and she wanted to assist me in that, and I sat there and I said, "I'm
bored.
feeling stressed.
They don't know what
This
the fuck
vehicle hasn't been specified with that option."
See, even
And you're like,
even that option,
yes.
it's still in the Genesis. There's only like 8 commands or whatever they are.
It kind of comes down
it's
to
too early for that to be good.
The same thing like with on Chad's BMW. His wife's going to drive. It's got the gesture control.
His wife's gonna fucking.
So you got to sit there. You got to sit there doing this, and then it picks up, and then slowly but surely the radio goes.
No, you don't, because you've got
That's
5 other ways of actually putting an input.
You've got the dial.
Input, dial, you know,
I'm old
touch
school, eh?
screen.
I'm old school.
Yeah.
I'm going steering controls for the most part.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Getting back to me.
Because it's
GLC,
all about him apparently.
Yeah, I know. Always.
GLC 43 AMG.
That's a good choice. Eh?
Maroon. I mean the sound. Can you hear?
Oh,
it?
what are we just? Are we just talking SUV? Eh?
Yeah,
So can you hear
yeah.
it? Can you hear it?
You can't hear it because it's quiet.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, what car do you want?
Okay, my choice.
The woman you're gonna marry one day.
Oh, she's gonna love me for this.
gosh.
She's gonna love me for this. But she's got her own money anyway, so this is her choice. I'm just advising her.
No, but
because she's
how
independent.
old are you?
She's
How old are
independent
you?
that way. That's not important.
Oh, okay.
Old enough to know
I'm
better.
going, I'm going that she hasn't got her own money. She's fresh out of college, and she married him because he got that Transnet BE tender.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
She met him at the news cafe while he was washing his hands with Johnny Walker Platinum label.
Yeah, because
That's
that's what I
exactly
do.
how you roll.
Showers, champagne showers. So my choice, Volvo XC60 T5 Inscription. Fucking boom! You guys know it's good. You know it's good.
No, it is.
It's a
It is
good
Not
car.
an XC90.
I was gonna go XC90, but it's too big.
You know that's really good. I mean,
XC90s.
that depreciates as fast as it accelerates.
Yes. A used Volvo, a year-old Volvo is the best buy. So I would buy a year-old XC60 Inscription.
No.
Save 200, 300,000 on the price, bro.
No, listen, that's sensible because I mean, yeah, the best-selling used vehicle is a brand new Volvo.
Yeah. Ouch. It's look. What I love about the Volvo autonomous
I don't even
driving.
know what to say.
What autonomous driving? I don't want to
No,
drive.
listen, I'm knocking it. It's good, but
It's a good car.
Autonomous driving.
But it's a
it looks
vehicle
fantastic.
that you need to
it handles
marry,
better.
though.
It handles better than the S90 sedan. The XC60 SUV handles better than the
No,
S90
it's a
sedan.
nice car. It's a nice car, but I don't know,
It
man.
drives itself, guys.
No, listen,
It
no,
drives itself.
that's sensible.
Bowers
I'm
and
gonna
Wilkins
side
Not even
with
a
audio,
you.
Touareg.
best audio system in the world.
Not a Touareg.
Not a Touareg. Best audio.
Not an X3 M40R.
Not interested. Not for
Not
me.
an
It's not for me.
X4.
It's not for me. Best audio
true,
system.
the Wi-Fi
Best
like
audio
it.
system in the world.
Yeah, true.
Can we agree on that?
You can listen to.
Yeah,
21 fucking speakers.
Among the best.
Who's better? Who's better? I don't think there's any other, not that I've heard, certainly. As OEM, a manufacturer, core audio system, Bowers & Wilkins, 21 speaker, specifically in the S90, but the XC60 is good as well.
Yeah, just as, yeah.
I think it's one of the best out there.
It's actually a really smart play because if you're thinking, yeah, you're putting the wife and kids in it and it's got all the pre-safe,
Yeah.
the driver assists and that's just going to give you the peace
And
of
it looks
mind.
good.
Yeah.
It
You
looks
know,
good. And you know, when she comes out of the shop after spending all your money, she'll be able to find them in the parking lot because there aren't that many of them.
Yeah. And
but
that
low
makes
risk
it age.
vehicle.
Yeah,
Low risk,
low risk vehicle.
And it ages well because there's not that many on the road.
Yeah.
A BMW
X5,
is going to age
No,
like this.
And it's a bit of a target, you know. So you're sitting there and you're painting a target on
These
your
guys,
wife and
they're
kids'
from
back,
Joburg,
yeah.
by the way. They're from
Yeah,
Joburg.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're always
so
targets.
I'm happy with my choice. You guys will happy with your choice. Let's
Happy with
move
the
on to the next
choice.
category.
Fair
My turn to choose finally. Let's do some fun stuff now. Let's go hot hat. Yes.
Oh, the category we love the most.
The
but it's
category
so
we love the
difficult.
most.
But
so
hate
difficult.
at the same time.
So
Yeah.
difficult. Okay, so my choices, I've got 3 short lists.
Please don't
at the
say what
moment.
I think you're gonna
I've got
say.
3 short lists.
I'm going to hamstring
And,
you.
and the thing is, I'm just going
I'm
to
gonna
see.
hamstring
I'm going to
you.
see the
Oh,
reaction
don't say
and then choose my one from there.
Don't you guys?
Grumman Toyota.
Poker
Yeah.
face.
Grumman Toyota. Type R Civic FK8 new one, and Club Sport. I haven't driven the S, so I'm just gonna go with standard Club Sport. And of those 3 cars, my choice, the sensible choice,
Honda, hey?
the sensible choice is gonna be Club Sport. The sensible choice is gonna be Club Sport because I love the Honda. The Honda's for me.
Is that what you're taking?
Yeah, the sensible.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm great.
Yeah, I was also going to get up and walk. I really was.
Oh, so
I'm
glad.
back
I'm
again.
so glad.
I'm back.
I'm glad I like the car, but I'm also glad I kind of fucked you guys over.
No, but
you
that
have.
is
He has.
awesome though because what that has done is within 3 vehicles we've actually come to an agreement.
Yeah,
on it.
Yeah.
And if we really were the neighbours,
That would be the one.
that's
We'd
now
have our little clap,
you've just
yeah.
won. Okay.
Yeah.
No matter what you buy next.
You could beat me by getting a Club Sport S, but then you'd be that guy.
But they don't have, no, but like they don't have those really.
Okay.
No,
yeah,
but listen,
I would admit Club Sport is the best of
They're
South
out
Africa.
and
yeah.
about and around. And I mean, listen, Club Sport as it is not something that you just going to get off the showroom floor.
They're cheap second hand now as well, eh?
No, they're holding value.
Nah,
at,
there was. I saw one for 600.
Yeah, they're sitting at 6, eh?
I saw one for 600. So, cheap. relatively speaking.
Yeah.
But now here's the thing.
That's nearly all money.
Here's what I like about the Club Sport. When I drove that thing, did a performance car shootout a couple of years ago. I had no idea what the car was. I just thought it was a modified Golf GTI. VW had never done a Nürburgring special.
Yeah.
That was good. That was as good as this thing. So I thought that's a Golf GTI with software, maybe an exhaust or whatever. Drove this thing, went to Killarney at the drags. One guy came up and said, "Oh, this is a Club Sport." One guy. Nobody else recognized the car.
I think it's a Club Sport at the bottom.
Yeah, that's it. Nobody else knew what it was. Drove the car home, and there's this 190 left-hander that I took. And as I took that corner, I was driving slowly before that. As I took that corner, I realized this car's on another level.
Special.
Yeah.
It's very special.
Yeah.
It's very special. Now, the Type R is still my better driver's car in some ways, but Type R, it's too crazy, man. It's too crazy to look at. It's too crazy to be seen in. Especially at my age, at the ripe age of 28.
Yeah, of course it is. You want to be responsible.
At my age, the Type R is too hectic. It's just too hectic. So I'm going to go with Club Sport, and I'm super happy with that choice, man. I have to say. I see you guys are happy with my choice too.
Yeah, no. Listen, that's an epic choice.
It's the one. It's the one.
Oh, but now you put it on me, and it's a rather tough one because I'm not a big Golf fan, so like the R doesn't tickle the fancy.
The MX-5.
Yeah.
So. Because I know what's up. I drive two of them. But I can agree that the Club Sport is something special, and it's probably the car that they should have built from the get go.
Yeah.
I'll maintain that until I rot away.
Yeah, that was the original GTI. Can you imagine?
Hey,
No,
that's
I think it's a bit
that would be just a total game changer.
But it's too hardcore, man. Even the way that thing rotates, I don't think it's for everybody. The Type R is planted at the back and the front moves around, right?
Yeah, but that thing is
Golf
so
is so
stiff.
different that it rotates like that and it slides, and I think that's a lot. It's a lot to ask for the average GTI driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's a ton of you out there that are going to say, go with the Focus RS.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
It's nice, but it drinks juice like a space shuttle.
No. Oh,
And the seats are uncomfortable.
The seats are terrible. And you notice you sit like this.
Yeah.
You sit like this,
you can't move
and then
it,
when you press, like you with the clutch, it's like this. The
But
clutch
it's
is
like a cool racing
bench.
car experience, but
It's a great car. I just don't like the seating position in that thing.
Yeah.
That's the only fault I could find with seating position and a little bit slow.
Yaris Jeremin.
Yeah, no, that's the one.
oh, you guys are killing me,
That's my second choice. What a car, eh? That thing, the way that car sends power down to the wheels. Have you ever felt anything? The Club Sport's the only one that I think that does. Club Sport Type R.
Gets close, yeah.
I drove a lot of cars
If you hit
last
the
year.
bump.
And that was...
That one
Yeah.
was, I'm going to say, one of, if not the highlight of my year.
Yeah.
Same,
No, totally.
same.
Yeah.
That car was
so
just-
memorable.
It was all things to all petrol heads. Small, manual, fast. It was made.
The gearbox is not so lekker though.
with
That's
fun
the,
in
the
mind.
gearbox is not the highlight of the package.
No.
No, but then you're actually also having to go and nitpick.
What I like
Yeah. Now
Then you're looking for faults.
yeah.
it is flawed, which makes it
Because
real.
I think
Yeah.
it's flawed because it's built from a car that's not supposed to be a performance car.
Yes,
But
Yeah.
it was bits lying around.
unlike something like
It
an
was
Abarth 595.
it was the Mark 1 Golf GTR recipe. It was built by a bunch of enthusiasts.
Yes.
For enthusiasts.
Which
Yeah.
is the essence of hot hatch.
Yeah.
You know, so that's fantastic. Unfortunately, unlike the Abarth 595, it doesn't feel like an afterthought. You can at
I've never
least
driven that
say
one yet, so.
you can at least say that okay, they gave some proper thought
No, that
to
thing's
like
proper. That
spring
thing's
rates
proper.
and stiffening.
It is
It's proper.
proper.
Okay, so I'll leave it there. Just
Now, well, I want to talk about that car some more because, as you said,
do we have the time for that?
yeah, no, we got. I've got the time for it. What the?
I mean, because we can wax lyrical about the
So
GRM
thing is
until the
that
cows come
I
out.
just want to talk about the fact that the Grumman it's good.
No,
it's
good.
better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It's better than I thought it would
Until
be.
my wife said to me, she said, it looks like I inherited it from my dead granny.
I would take the
And
stickers
then-
off.
and then
I'll
just
take the
put
stickers
stickers
off.
on.
No, but I would take the stickers off.
I think
My,
stickers off.
shout out to my buddy Nicholas. That was the thing he said to me. I like the stickers because it's the GRM
Yeah.
color
Yeah.
scheme. But I would, you know what I would do? I would put TRD stickers on there.
Oh, no.
No, listen.
Or TRD badge.
Embrace the new Gazoo racing, but yeah, I'd probably.
I'm not that big
possibly-
of a fan of the Gazoo racing look. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm a heritage guy. The TRD thing, I personally think I would have loved if they stuck with TRD. Toyota Racing Development, that's good as fuck.
Nice, yeah.
I don't even know what the zoo.
I don't know what the Gazoo. What's a Gazoo? I don't know what a Gazoo is.
Yeah.
That apparently Gazoo's from like way back in the day. They made
Yeah.
Gazoo cars in the 70s.
Yeah. No, it's a company that's been around for ages. And
Yeah.
and it's just now.
I just don't know it.
Sort of resurfaced, but it's a replacement for
TRD.
TRD. And I mean, we were hearing that there's various levels of GR
Yes.
involvement.
Yeah. There are tiers.
GR accessories.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
GR
It's like
Sport.
the high.
Then there's GR Sport.
But that is, of course,
And then there's
Gazoo
GR.
Racing, Masters of Nürburgring.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
the
means
proper
that
stuff.
the thing has been tested extensively on racetracks and
But
circuits.
how's that car?
And this is now a Yaris that is worthy of GRMN badging.
Dude, you can feel it in that car. Eh?
Yeah,
you
no,
can
it
feel the
is.
hours of development that
Yeah.
went into that.
No, it's
Oh, I
not.
loved
It's
it.
not just a harebrained.
loved it.
Like I said, it's not an afterthought. It is genuinely well thought out. The one problem is you're going to have to pry it out of somebody's hands because of
Somebody's
the three
cold,
that made it
dead
into the
hands.
country, all spoken
Well,
for
between us,
before they
We
went.
spoke to Glenn from Toyota now, and he
Yeah.
said, "I'm sorry, Glenn, I'm letting the cat out the bag here. There is still one available, and there's a lot of people after it. But if anybody out there sees it, there is still one that's not sold yet, as far as
Okay,
I
so
but-
we're looking at a 900,000
But what I
to a
heard-
million rand Yaris.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
put it
yeah,
that
I
way.
yeah,
heard.
yeah.
Is that they can't actually sell it.
They're going to keep one. I'm talking about they're keeping one,
Yeah, but they
and there's
but
another
they
one.
Can't, no, but they can't sell it to
Non-homologated.
people- They can't sell it to people outside of Toyota. So if you work for Toyota, you probably stand a chance as a dealership or something, because it's not a production car.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Maybe they should just give it to us. Maybe if they give it to me,
long-term test car.
then out of this thing, I don't like the rules don't apply because if they give it to me, I'm
You
not
can have a
choosing-
six-car
I'm not
garage.
choosing it. I'm not choosing it, but I still get it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
I want-
that's cool. We can let
So
that
I
slide.
avoid the rules.
We can let this
But
slide. Okay,
if
so
I had
now,
to choose,
your choice now.
I spent quite a bit of time behind the wheel of the Megane RS Cup.
Which one is that? Which one is that
latest
now?
one.
The latest one or the previous?
No, the latest one.
Okay.
So
Oh,
the,
it's Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you get the Lux and the Cup. I haven't
So
driven
the
the
Cup
Cup.
had the manual
Has the Cup got the LSD?
and the LSD.
The mechanical LSD.
Yeah. Fantastic car.
And that's what's the difference with the GRMN versus something like
could probably live
Club
with that
Sport.
car, eh?
Club Sport is good, but it's not mechanical in that sense.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree. As
You
the,
know-
as
you know
the,
what my
as the Club
concern
Sport
is?
still got Club Sport doesn't have it does have electronic diff, doesn't it?
XDS Plus. So that is my
Feels good,
concern.
though.
Is that
It
you
feels
sit
really
there?
good. It feels
No,
really
it
good.
feels really good. But my concern is if you take that car around,
Are you sure that thing's got the
it's XDS Plus. Yeah.
the Club Sport S has got the mechanical diff here?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Club with S has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the
So-
diff in the Club Sport. I didn't like the diff in the GTI 7.5. And it might be the same
And
one,
it's
but,
it's XDS Plus.
the software might be different.
No, of course, yeah. It's going to
Yeah.
be tuned differently because of the weights and the drivetrain and that sort of stuff. But bang out a bunch of fast laps, and especially on a tight circuit where you're constantly turning, because it's a brake
You're
bias
gonna- yeah,
system,
you're gonna
you're
cook
going
those
to
brakes.
cook your brakes.
You're gonna cook those
Okay,
brakes, yeah.
so that's a concern, which is something you're not going to pick up with the mechanical.
So the
No, not
Megane,
at all.
it was a really nice car to look at and to drive.
That interiors.
The interior though is where the issues come in. It's not.
It looks like a Golf. It looks like a Volvo / Golf. Like
It's
in
weird. The
that thing.
screen thing is.
Yeah, I don't like
funky.
the screen.
Yeah.
The steering wheel's
But-
weird.
but Renault's always
The
been like
noise
that,
is when it's empty.
But
No,
Renault's
but
always
it looks-
Renault's always been like that though. They've literally always gone, you know what guys, how much money we got? We got $10 million for development. 99% of that goes to suspension.
Suspension. So the car drove really well.
That drives amazingly
The
well.
manual
And has
box
that
was
four-wheel
cool.
steering.
Four-wheel
Dude, that's the most
steering
agile
was cool.
car in the world.
Mine was in that gold. I can't remember the gold, but it's that gold color. and
Gold,
it
yeah,
looked
yeah.
absolutely amazing. But when I'm walking to the dealership, I'm gonna go right past,
Pay your own money.
pay my own money, and just buy a Golf R. Because
Sure.
I can't get the Club Sport.
Yo, that's a sidestep, eh?
I
That's a
can't get the Club
sidestep.
Sport, so I'm trying to go Golf R.
That's a sidestep.
And I'll drive it and be like, oh, that's not the one I wanted. But you know what? It's a Golf. It's fast. It's comfortable. It's well built.
We're gonna laugh at you when we drive past you.
and sadly, I hate the fact
How's
that
it?
it's actually an issue
filming,
still,
yeah.
but it's.
We got the editor of Top Gear magazine walking
Yeah,
in here
we're
now.
gonna make
walking into the shot.
We're
Okay,
gonna
we
make
might as well
space.
pull you in. Might as well pull you in. We got one question for you.
One
It's fine. I've got it too.
Come here.
I've got the. He's got the flip flops
Pull
on
in,
as well.
pull in.
Come here,
So
pull in.
one
Pull in.
question. Pull it. Scooch up. You gotta get in tight here.
Editor.
Yeah. Top Gear South Africa. This is,
Gear.
ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andy Leopold in the house. Andy, we got one question here. We're doing 5-car garage. And the question is, which hatchback would you choose? You can't choose the same as us. I've chosen Club Sport, Grumman Toyota, and Lamo here went for Golf R. What is your choice?
Does new Civic Type R qualify?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's my choice.
Civic Type R.
Can you live with that? Can you live with that wing daily though? Can you drive and go visit your in-laws and still feel proud
and be taken seriously?
Maybe I could remove the wing.
Yeah.
Hey?
On the
it might go
weekends,
faster, be less drag.
Yeah.
High top
Look,
speed.
I love the Type R. I love the Type R. I just wish it was less sort of out there.
A little.
It's one of my favorite.
More
It's one of my. To me, it's better than the Club Sport as far as the driver's car go. But as something that I want to live with, it's just
the Club
crazy.
Sport's a better overall package.
Yes.
In terms of aesthetics, practicality.
No. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm leaving now. BMW M140i.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Straight six.
That's a good
rear-wheel
choice.
drive.
That's a good choice.
I forgot about that.
On that bombshell.
On that bombshell.
It's good night.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, no.
I actually drove that at the.
You know what's not a good choice is he left his phone.
Oh yeah, you'll be back. You'll be back. So I drove that at the Cars Awards, Power West Bank, to Car of the Year last year, and that was in the hot hatch category. And what I loved about it, what?
Yeah, it's fine. Just throw that in
I
there.
don't just name drop. You know what
cool,
I'm saying?
eh?
Cars Awards, Power West Bank, and I'm actually going to be a judge again this year for you guys.
Oh, congratulations!
In the performance car category once again. So clear my throat.
So he sits you between two guild members.
Yo, they in the other car of the year.
Hence, our choices are so much more logical than his.
Yeah, no.
So the M140i, you know that you can do burnouts with that thing from the get-go, eh? You put your foot on the gas, or put your foot on the brake, put your foot on the gas.
No, it just
if it doesn't have launch control, yeah,
you forgot your phone.
on that bombshell.
And my root card.
Don't worry,
But
because
wait,
he's
there's
a
more.
BMW driver, so he probably has a little Bluetooth earset.
No, dude, now
actually-
you're poked.
We're actually
No room
discussing.
card.
We're actually discussing. Oh, fun. We're actually discussing the M140i. You can actually do a burnout with that car just like that. You put your foot in the gas, the car will automatically do a burnout.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It handles really well, and it's the kind of car that you can easily go visit the in-laws in. You can go to school, you can go to
And be
PTA
ta- and be
meetings,
taken properly
and be taken
serious, yeah.
seriously. Friend of mine just bought one. Loves the car. It's a great all-rounder. I wish it had an LSD though. Does it come with the option LSD?
I think there's an option.
Yeah.
We
Because
had-
it's got an
I
open
had
diff
an
stop,
M-
doesn't it?
I
It does
had
have an open
an
diff
M-
stop.
I had an M240R.
Remember the older
time.
one 30 did. I don't know. I think the newer M140 may
I had
actually
an
have a diff.
I had an
Okay.
M240 the one time.
But M diff
It
is
had an
sorry.
optional.
But M
Yeah,
diff
yeah,
is
the-
electronic though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
It is an option. It is an option, and it's an electronic activating diff.
Yeah.
So reports, and I mean, coming from 240, is that M2 as well, not always the most consistent on lockup,
Oh, is it?
but you are going to get two-way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're going to get two-way.
Two-way from a factory car. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, which is rather
Two-way
impressive.
diff is when it locks up, when the
On
differential engages
deceleration as
the
well.
acceleration and deceleration.
Which just helps with your turn in because you
Yeah.
can just really just carve it in.
Yeah.
Which really does help, but it's a little inconsistent in its activation. So sometimes it activates, sometimes it doesn't quite
I
activate.
hate that.
And
That's why
you don't
I
really
hate
want
that.
something opening up on you,
Mid-slide or
mid-chaos.
just before you, yeah.
Well, you hit an apex and that thing opens up, your trajectory is changed
It's totally different.
entirely.
But look, that thing's not going to be a track day weapon though. But it is a hot hatch.
Oof, but it is.
It's a good choice though.
It is a track day weapon, yeah.
Well
Just
done,
came in
Andy.
and nailed it.
Nailed it. Okay, so you happy with
Well,
your
that's
Golf R?
the last time he's on this.
Yeah, it's the last time he's on the battery again.
Yeah.
Golf R, I love the Golf R. It's a very good all-round package. And weirdly enough, if I was going to choose a daily hot hatch, it would be the Golf R.
Okay, but you chose a Club Sport, so screw you.
Jeremy.
No, you choose the
Oh,
next
it's
category.
me.
It's your turn
Yeah,
now.
yours, eh?
Next category. How many have
Okay.
we got now? We've got 3 so
That's
far.
3, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going for
And we're already on 39 minutes. Holy shit.
weekend fun.
Oh.
So in this category, it needs to be, like a breakfast run car. Like you're taking the wife out to a fancy place. People must be like, right, Mr. Page has arrived. But weekend fun too. So especially if you're in the Cape or whatever, you can take it out.
By the way, we've got like 100 driving roads. In Joburg, there were 1.
Yeah. You've got like the N1 and Magaliesburg to Harties on the weekend.
Yeah,
Kind of
that's it.
shit.
However, we throw you dead with racetracks.
Yeah, with 3D with race. So I mean, like something that you can go for
I went
lunch.
there. I went there. Hey.
You can go for lunch via the racetrack. So I've had this weird obsession with the.
Why is he sitting all feminine now all of a
I
sudden?
don't know. It's getting to me. I've had this. I've had this weird obsession with
Your uterus is
Porsche
glowing.
911 Targa.
No!
Yes.
No!
The roof that it
I
comes like
love convertibles. I hate Targas. The
I
only
love
Targa,
the
the only
Targa.
Targa
Yeah, I
anybody
love a
is
Targa.
the only Targa or T-top type of thing anybody's ever allowed to own is the Pontiac France.
I mean,
That's
I
it.
would have said.
Z32 Camaro.
No,
Which one?
Z32 300 ZX.
Oh my god! Who?
I would have said.
How do you like your flex in your chassis? How do you like your?
I like 0
how'd
to
you-
200 in 12 seconds.
How'd you like your chassis
in
flex?
1989?
How'd you like your chassis flex?
I would have maybe gone like GT3.
Oh.
But the problem is everybody else in the complex has a GT3. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
too
yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So buy a Targa, put the roof down, enjoy a bit of a cruise.
So
up
this is
to-
not a track day
to the
thing.
Waffle
This
House.
is a nice, comfortable.
I mean, it's a Porsche. You can put it on track. It will work.
So say again. So 911, the new 911, 992.
Well, I don't know if they have the Targa. No, I think they do have the Targa. Well, when it comes, you know. But
Okay, so Targa
by the
911.
time it's up on YouTube, I'm pretty appeased. Just have it
Yo,
quite out there.
Can I skip this one because I have no idea what
No,
I'm
you
choosing.
can't skip it.
No, for now. Okay, fine.
No, dude, you got to go with it because I mean I need to know so that I know what I can't take.
I don't know what the hell I'm going to choose in this category.
There's like Mercedes GTS,
See, I don't like cars like that, man.
BMW 8 Series.
BMW. That's good. Okay, then I would say BMW M. Because the thing is, I don't
You
like.
can have an M4. It's a weekend
I
car.
do want M4, but then I want something way more hardcore. I want
M4 GTS.
Oh,
Nah.
Oh, be
I'm gonna
still
go.
my
You know
beating
what? I'm
heart.
just gonna. If I don't care if there's crossovers, I'm going M3 competition pack.
Yeah, good. M3 comp.
M3 comp 4-door. I know it's 4-door. I don't like the M4 competition pack as much. I just like the look of the sedan thing, and it's very special to me because I drifted the shit out of one once upon a time. So I'm gonna go with M3 competition pack. It's
Good car.
It's a great car with the big wheels.
Shaquille Orange.
Gotta be the orange.
With the Commons favorite
It's
brakes.
gotta be
with
the
those
orange
doors,
with those
Eagles.
wheels. With
Oh
those
yeah,
wheels.
because you bought it.
Yeah, straight baller.
Overcharging
Okay.
them on that tender.
Okay, I know it's a weird choice for this category, but I honestly, when it comes to like those kind of Porsches, there's nothing in like that appeals to me. I
Yeah.
don't like a sports car that's a little bit soft like that. I just don't.
M3 is good. M3 comp.
M3 comp,
I
that's
like
my
that
choice.
idea.
I'm happy with that one.
What do you think in that breakfast run, Chad?
this is.
And I can have my
Oh,
friends with me breakfast.
oh, this is
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
hard.
And you can slide that thing all day, every day.
I can put the roof down. So.
All right, so you're going with the Targa. That's
Yeah.
cool. Keep it. I'm really not.
Yeah, you
facing
can
it.
have that. I don't want that.
M3 comp. Keep it.
I read your article on the M3 comp and you loved it.
The M3.
Actually, I made that up. I didn't read it.
Yeah, because I'm like I didn't have M3 comp. I had M4 CS, and that was rather.
Oh, that's another nice one.
Nah, it's too aesthetic.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. Eh?
And apparently
Nah,
you can
it's
get one up for
The,
it was
the,
1.9
power,
with
the power delivery of that is what puts me off. It's just
You know what, I
it's a
have-
light
Is
switch.
the,
It's on
is
and
the,
off.
M,
Can I tell you
is the
something?
M4C
You
is the
know-
one that is a bit loose at the
Yeah,
back?
but it's got those like
Rather.
semis on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit loose
But
at
you
the
know,
back.
like you talk about the power delivery and on off what.
It comes in gopping
The
lumps.
biggest issue for me though was the fucking door handles. It's the
One
little
that-
rope. So when you open it, there's nothing
does the
to
CS
hold
have the
on
rope
to.
inside
Yeah.
there?
So like within 2 days, I probably like hit that. I don't even know. I hit that thing on like every fucking wall and every car in the parking
Don't
lot.
say that.
because
I'm
it
not
just-
cut that out, bro.
It just like
For everything else
flies
is
open.
beeps.
It just flies
Yeah,
open.
Yeah.
that thing's too hardcore. That thing's way too hardcore.
And I didn't make
Because it's not. We haven't got to
because there's
tractor.
no,
That's not a tractor weapon.
no,
either.
but there's no armrest.
Yeah.
It's got the.
Is this
little-
the CS now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got
it's
the.
a CS, yeah.
And the CS is 1.8 million rand. Bro.
No,
The CS is
no.
just permanently angry. Sorry, I was thinking of
I have a
compact.
Let
Compact,
him go.
compact
Let
has
him-
a
let the
really
man speak.
aggressive power ramp, torque delivery, which makes it bloody handful to drive because
I
then you
like
just
that,
live on
though.
a traction control.
I like that. Now, traction control is off, bro. Traction control is off.
CS is just angry all the time. It's like
That's
it's like
too hardcore.
M2 competition,
That's too hardcore.
which is great, but
I love
also
M2
just
competition.
so.
I love M2 competition.
Listen, it's a lovely car,
Yeah.
and it's like it's one of those that I'd sit there and I'm almost tempted to say, yeah, that's the one I'd take.
That could be, but a two-door though. It's a little bit small.
No, it's the weekend. It's your weekend weapon type thing. You know, I'd be inclined. I could go GTR,
I can see that.
Oh, that's a good choice.
but it's too sterile.
What's wrong with you, bro? I'm okay with GTR sterility because that for that sterility you get pace. You swap involvement.
What if he says Audi RS5? Like Audi RS5, what if he says that?
That's good.
Coupe, that's good.
But
That's good. That's
because I'm not going with a GTR because of its sterility, you know I'm not going with an Audi.
good. Yeah, he doesn't like Audis that
True.
much.
Okay, so
Doesn't like Audis that
I
much.
want the engagement.
I'm
So
all
to
about
the
the
point
GTR.
where weekend one, and this is so predictable. Yeah, what the hell? Let me do it.
Is there conflict? I
Once
love
it's
it.
out of your
there's
mouth,
so-
it's done, eh?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm
You
You
worried
can
about.
give us the choices if you want to. You
Get
can
it
give us
out.
the choices. What are the
No,
choices?
I'll slot this one into another one because I have to have one in my garage.
Yeah.
You guys know what it is. I'm just
I
not going
don't-
to say it because
Ah,
once it's out of my mouth.
MX-5.
It's probably an MX5.
Oh, really?
I'd have to have one
Okay,
somewhere
that's
in
a
my
good
garage.
call. Are you gonna get the
so
hardtop
happy.
automatic?
No.
Are
you drunk?
When we go,
I went one, okay.
when we go on our little breakfast run, we have to wait for him now. And how diverse is that going to be? We're going to have Porsche.
Look, he's gonna have fun.
M3.
He's
MX-5.
gonna have fun. He's gonna have a great time.
Yeah, doing like 5 k's an
And
hour.
I might even ask him to let me drive the car, but he's gonna be lost.
Yeah,
every
class.
time.
All the time.
All right, GTS.
This is what.
AMG GTS.
Here we go. That's a good choice.
I mean, have you done it? You obviously do. You guys did a video on it. Check it out, Auto Trader. It's on the website. I love
GT
that
and
thing.
GTS.
Doesn't it feel like you're sitting in between the four wheels? Like you're so low down,
The
and
nose is so long.
the nose
Yeah.
is so long, and the wheels. Normally,
But
the car, the wheels.
surprisingly very nimble.
It's very nimble. Normally, the wheels feel like they're there on any car, right? This car, the wheels feel like they're up.
It's
here.
because it's mid-engined.
Yeah.
That engine sits so far back behind
Yeah.
that front axle, and the front end is all titanium,
Cooling,
magnesium,
yeah.
and titanium, and
a nice
that
choice.
it's mid-engine. It's got that hot inside V. It's got a glorious soundtrack. It's not the most practical.
slide that
Goes
thing as well.
like stink,
It's fast.
Sounds
And
nice.
it's a Merc.
and it's pretty damn sexy.
Very
I'm
sexy.
sorry, it's a good-looking
Very
car.
sexy. Not the GTR version, but the GTS.
No, GTS.
GTS. Okay, cool.
You
That's
know?
a good choice. Very good choice.
Okay, so it was lost.
Your category now. So this is wait. So we need to just recap here. So that was category 4, eh?
Yeah.
So now we've got one more left. You get to choose the category. We've got
So
one
let's
more
just
left.
recap. I've got Hilux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raptor.
I've got Mercedes GLC.
Let's go one for one. I've got Hilux, Raptor,
Amarok.
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 GLC 43 for my wife.
Yeah. XC60 Volvo.
X5 M50D.
I think that's kind of where he makes up having the MX-5 as his weekend toy.
Yeah. Now,
With the
if
X5.
you
But
look
I've
at the
got the
balance,
GTS as
if you look at the balance,
Isn't
of,
that technically 2 MX-5s?
oh God, it's so lame. We'll have to put up with this shit all day.
Okay.
There's an X5M and an
And then
MX5.
I had the Golf R,
Yeah, I had the Club Sport.
the Grimmon,
Grimmon. Yeah. Good choice.
Porsche,
M3 competition. Oh, I've got a great garage setup.
GTS,
mate.
how you
I'm
doing, eh?
super happy with mine.
GTS.
I'm happy with mine as well. I'm pretty
He
stoked.
doesn't
No, I'm
think-
happy with mine.
How happy are you?
Just look
You don't
at
look
the-
as happy as us.
I want the Club Sport, but I can't.
Yeah,
have it.
you can't have it. It's mine now.
So now the other category.
Yeah, which is my call.
That's your
so,
call,
so,
yeah.
so,
You
so slow your roll, Felicia.
But you've kind of like
Check yourself
You've kind
before-
of like technically chosen
before you
the
wreck yourself.
car in the previous category. But carry on.
yeah, because I want to put it in somewhere, so I have to sort of
I was
work
gonna
it in.
Now we gotta get slow. Oh, I know exactly what I'm getting.
No, but no, I'll be kind to you guys. Yes, mine is an MX-5.
I'm happy with the roadster category, eh? Convertible.
Convertible.
I have one already.
No, but you got a Targa. That's not a
Same
real
shit.
convertible.
No,
No, it's
no,
not.
no.
That's not a real convertible.
No,
That only gets the top of your head.
No, I'm talking about-
Convertible and Boulevard Cruiser or otherwise.
Okay.
So if you really want to go with like an E300 Cabrio,
Oh, I'll tell you what I'm driving at the moment. That's standing at my house.
What is it?
drop top sunny skies. I'll take an MX-5.
Which
ND.
one?
Indy.
Are you having
Indy
two?
Roadster.
ND. Which one is ND again? It's a new one, eh?
Yeah, it's a new one. It's
Oh,
a new
the new one,
Roadster,
okay.
yeah.
Yes, that thing is good, eh?
It's cracking.
I drifted it once. I've never
And that
driven
is
a
so
car.
easy to do.
I've never driven a car where in one corner, by the time I exited the corner, I knew the car.
Yeah.
It's one of those cars.
Yeah.
I drove it. We did a shoot for Top Gear actually a couple of years ago, and I was supposed to slide that thing, and I had 3 laps to slide that car.
Yeah.
I knew I didn't have a lot of time. Bombed it into the first corner, just on the limit. Tried to just feel where the limit is.
Got a little bit of understeer,
A
so
little
you
bit
lifted
understeer,
off the throttle,
and then it-
tail came round,
yeah.
and you were like, Oh, I've got this wax. And you dial
But
it
I
in.
didn't drift it. I just went fast in the one corner, just like limit
Oh, yeah, no, just
limit
limits
line
already,
kind
yeah.
of thing. And by the time I exit that corner, I knew I'm gonna slide this thing full lock in the next
Yeah.
corner. The car tells you everything.
Yeah.
The car tells you everything. That gearbox is a little bit. It's a bit weird because there's not a lot happening by the turret. You know, it feels like there's not enough foam and not enough dampening and all that stuff. It's very raw, but it is in that category. It's the best.
It was all of the weight saving. I mean, that is lighter than the
Yeah.
previous generation, the NC. I'm going to punch you in the throat. And it's only about 50 kilograms heavier than the original Mazda MX-5.
Yeah, and that's good.
To the point where
That's
they
good.
went and they drilled out the door windows, the area below the sill, they drilled out holes to lighten weight.
Wow.
The carpets have got hollow fibers to save weight. They didn't, the seat doesn't have a height adjustment mechanism. Instead, they mounted the rails at an angle so that taller people get more headroom and legroom as it slides back. So it's very brilliantly thought out car, and it shows in the way that it drives.
No, it does.
Yes, it suffers a little bit up in Johannesburg at the reef.
Yeah.
You know.
There.
Cockjaw.
Yeah, but do you
Yeah.
live in Cape Town now?
No.
Okay, yeah. So that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
If you live in Joburg, then your choice is not that good. Though.
You can still have just as much fun in it though, because that engine is it's rated at 118 kilowatts, yet it feels equal to
it feels a bit
like
more.
the one.
What are the tuning options on that car?
140, 137.
Because you're gonna need to tune that thing.
No. You could possibly do a little bit of pipe work if you really wanted to, but it's not. It's not about that. It's about being able to just go hell bent for leather and not breaking the speed limit sideways. You can be going sideways, hell bent for leather, and not breaking the
But
speed limit.
my first drift car was so slow, 130 kilowatts. I could slide it around in a 60 zone. I could slide that thing, no problem. That was in the bad old days. I would never do that now. Slide it between traffic, and it doesn't matter because you're not doing stupid speeds. Nowadays, in a car like an RS3 or something, you've got to go 140 k's an hour
Just to break traction.
Just to break traction.
Yeah, so that's what I appreciate about something like that, GT86, and let's go with Suchia. If you can't drift with 100 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower is not going to help you.
It's not going to help you. It's
Good
mine.
advice. Good advice.
Okay, your turn. I know what mine is going to be. I hope you don't choose my one.
Okay, so we're doing convertibles.
What you said you're driving it up?
Okay, so, and home.
Mm-hmm. G
I
Wrangler.
have-
Here comes the brag, guys. This is the motoring journalist brag.
I have an E53 Mercedes-Benz
Is it good?
Cabriolet.
Is it good?
Let me just paint the picture for you. It's like a champagne color.
Yeah?
Okay.
We don't care what the color. What does it
No,
drive
no,
like?
no,
How
no.
fast is it?
It's
How fast
a
is it?
champagne color. Kind of like the same color as the wall behind. The seats are the same color as this. It's
All
got
about these colours and shit.
It's got light grain wood interior.
So in other words, you got it in Blazer spec.
Bless.
Yes, but then the top of the dashboard and the top of the door. Shut up! I'm painting a picture. Top of the dashboard is burgundy. The top of the door sills is burgundy, and the roof is burgundy.
Sounds like a finger painting. Yeah, carry on.
Absolutely.
Nah, that
exquisite.
is not my vibe.
No, I've seen it
That
because
is-
I mean these
300
I'm sure it's a good
E-classes,
car.
they've got the Swarovski sort of
Yes.
or the bedazzling
320
efforts.
Yeah,
kilowatts,
it's
500 odd newton
Isn't
meters
that the
of
same
torque.
one that's in the Tiger video? The Tiger taste video?
I don't know.
There's a hot convertible in there with a bunch of hot girls in it. as
Probably
well.
this one. Anyways, 320 kilowatts, I think 520 newton meters of torque. It is electrically assisted, so there is some help there.
Mild hybrid.
Mild hybrid. I recently took it down to Nelspruit. For you Cape Town people that don't know where Nelspruit is, it's
Far from Joburg.
it's the Kruger. So
Yeah.
it's about 300 or 400 k's from Pretoria. Took it there and back, and I was averaging about 9 liters per 100. Obviously,
Okay.
sticking to the cruise speed limit.
Yeah.
Using all the active cruise and the autonomous driving and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, the fuel wasn't too bad. When I hit the twisty roads, you know, it's kind of like, I mean, like think like French kind of vibe, but with more African bush. So
And a mine at the end.
top
And
down.
what, with the top down, how's the chassis
The
flex
sound though,
on the engine?
the sound.
What motor's in it?
It's a straight 6 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a straight 6 bi-turbo.
Oh, nice.
It's got the 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive. You know what? I think the 4MATIC helps the stability a bit,
Okay.
It does feel.
I'm getting
heavy.
bored talking about your Merc now.
Shut up, it does feel a bit heavy.
What's your choice?
That car, that one.
Really?
I'm gonna go for it, dude. I love that.
I was
thing.
getting bored just hearing you talk about it, but really, E53, it's a good car, I'm sure.
Look, my
I'm very
pocket money's
surprised.
running out. I would have gone 850 convertible. I would have gone 850 convertible.
Okay.
But I'm hiding it from someone.
It's 850 convertible. It's nice.
Fuck, it is actually a good car.
That's nice, bro. That
No,
is what I'm
No,
talking
I'm
about.
sorry. I'm gonna go 850 convertible.
Oh, I was gonna
because
go
I
there.
already have a
Oh, I
Mercedes.
pooched mine.
Oh, what are you
Oh,
I
going to
have
get?
the Mercedes.
What
I
were you
already
gonna
have the
get?
Mercedes. I got the GLCs. I'm gonna go 850. I'm actually a BMW guy. So
What are you going to get?
No, no, I got the MX-5. No, I'm just thinking, I really pooched this because you're
Right.
talking about BMW, you know, like 850 and that sort of stuff, and I'm thinking, yeah,
And
you
you
know,
got a
so,
fucking SUV.
so convertible, yeah, you know, Z4 is also,
That's
you
a good
know,
option.
and then I'm like,
Z4's a good
oh,
option.
but it's like, a strange sibling is the A90 Supra, and I'm like, shit, I forgot the Supra.
A90. But it's not for, technically it's not for sale yet. I know it's 16,
Okay, yeah,
I know it's
there's-
16 days
Although-
away.
Yeah, it's my
hold on,
saving
hold on.
grace.
Let me just say Chad though is one of 2 South Africans that have
Yeah.
driven it.
Three.
3 South
What's it like?
Africans.
Listen, it's a cracking car, hey?
Actually, at the
It's
time of
really,
filming
really
this,
good.
at the time of filming this, Chad has driven more GRMN models than any
Anybody
other
else?
South African.
Yeah, yeah. So what is the BMW Supra like?
Diehards are going to hate it because it's not enough Supra.
Uh-huh.
But driving enthusiasts are going to appreciate things like the tractor wheelbase ratio, the power delivery, the turning,
Apparently
the
that
feedback.
engine is very good.
That's a good engine.
It's a
It's a, what's that?
cracking engine.
N55, eh?
No.
N54? Is it?
N54, I think.
No, it's running. Actually, yes, it is running N55 B30.
Yeah.
Okay.
N55 B30,
Which is
Does
a
it feel-
super tunable, very powerful
absolutely,
engine.
yes, yeah.
Does
So-
it feel like a GT86 should have felt?
Yes,
'Cause the
it feels like
GT86
that on steroids.
Yes, because that's what I'm hoping
It is
from it.
not a
shorter
bad
and
feeling.
wider than
That's what I'm
That's
hoping.
not a bad feeling.
Because the
No, it's
GT86
cracking.
feels amazing, but it's just too slow.
See, but that's
No,
what you would
okay.
say. Number one, you can't drive. Number two, you live in Joburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where
On the
the
limit in
forced
Cape Town,
induction,
that thing is amazing.
That's
Yeah.
where the forced induction
Yes.
of the Supra is just going to really just, you know, make the difference.
Yeah.
It drives that wedge in between
Mm.
86 and Supra. And it's not to say that it's just a little hotter than 86.
It's a lot hotter.
It's
It's
a
a lot
lot
hotter.
hotter.
That's a lot hotter.
Okay, and it's a powerful, fast car, but it responds and it feeds back everything so really well. It's a driver's car, and I'm just so thankful that Toyota is still prepared to make driver's cars like Yaris GRMN and Supra and 86 in it, because there are so many. Hate to say it, what has Nissan done that's like inventive over the
Yeah.
last couple of years for
No,
drivers?
true.
You know,
They still got the
3
370Z for sale.
but that's a bit long in the tooth
Yeah, of
already,
course.
That's fine.
okay?
Of course.
GTR, it's fast, but it's not really driver car.
I don't
The
necessarily
car
agree
does
with
so
that.
much for you.
I don't necessarily agree with that. The GTR, I wouldn't say, okay, maybe not a driver's car, but the
Yeah.
definition of a driver's car. But it's the car that, again, what it sacrifices in feedback, or in feel, and what you're saying, sterility.
Yeah.
What
Driver engagement.
Driver engagement. What it gives away in that, it allows that same driver that might not be as engaged as he was in the M3 to be the fastest guy there.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
For
What's
some
your
people,
convertible choice?
Convertible, it's got to be, he knows what it's going to be.
Oh, yeah. No,
What?
Fair pot. And they, so, yeah.
I owned one.
Yeah, so he's going with a slash classic, but it's not a bad call because, damn, these things are holding their
Now,
value.
did you
we
own?
did say 3 years older, but did we?
I'll allow.
I don't remember
I'll
what
allow.
you said.
No, I'll allow. it.
Objection overruled.
Yeah.
No, I'll
Honda
allow.
S2000.
Oh!
I owned one for 2 years. Best car I've ever owned, and still one of the best cars I've ever
Yeah,
driven.
yeah, no.
Right
So,
up there. I mean, that thing, that
That is such a nice car.
gearbox, that engine. I read that car to 9,000 RPM every day for a year.
and it didn't miss a beat.
Didn't skip a beat.
Yeah.
Did not skip a beat. Ultra reliable. Still looks good even in 2019.
Yeah.
Still feels and drives well. It's not the fastest car in the world. You can't get it sideways,
But
but
neither is the MX-5.
now there's the MX-5. But yes,
You know, but it's not about that.
the way that you can drive, I would probably turn it into a track day car. Personally, if I get another S2000, that's going to be a track day toy one day. I had it as a daily for 2
I think I
years.
got the best list.
But that's actually
guys.
a very good segue.
Why?
Because I think in one of the upcoming, I was just mentioning how, you know, it's fine because it's still an expensive car because it's held its value extremely well.
Yeah.
It's a great segue into possibly another one of these dream garages,
Oh yeah, what do you think? What should be the next category?
future classics.
Ah.
I think that's too difficult, bro. I don't know what the fuck's gonna be
No.
a future classic.
Trying to predict 5 cars that you should invest in now.
And aren't,
I don't know what to choose.
They're cheap
that have
now.
sort of
I don't know.
But we know that
Probably
they're
as
But we
cheap as
don't
what
know.
they'll ever be.
But we don't know. We don't because
We don't,
We
but it's
don't
our thumbs
because the
up.
market's going to change. That
Yeah.
nobody thought, and that's the thing. Nobody thought the cars that are now appreciating were going to appreciate. Nobody thought the 308 was going to appreciate. Maybe the NSX, we should have seen that one coming.
Listen,
The
no,
Fairmont,
no, no,
the
no,
Fairmont
no, no,
GT.
no, no,
Nobody
no,
thought
no,
the Fairmont
no, no.
GT is going to be so expensive
There
now.
are people that can do this shit with like stock market. They do it with cars.
There's fancy
There are
algorithms,
people.
dude.
There are people. It's just not me.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just not me.
but
So-
our idea of what we believe is going to become like a great sort of future classic, or possibly even a worthy.
Okay, so I'm going to
investment.
put this
It's
out.
something that I
I'm
would-
going
I
to put
would-
this
I would
out
love
to the
do.
viewers over there. Two things I'm going to put out to the guys over there. Number one, what do you guys think should be the next conversation like this? I'll probably have another bunch of guys in here. Think about it. Comment in below. We're going to do anything from Korean cars only.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
going to do anything from ceiling, 300,000 Rand ceiling. Cars that are popular on the Cape Flats. Any category that you can think of that you want to see, put in the bottom of the comments below. And then lastly, tell us who you think has got the best list. Let's go through the list one more time.
Yeah,
Your whole
I'm gonna
list.
hit this. Got the Hilux. I got the Golf R. The GLC 43. The Porsche.
Now you already have the GLC 43. You can't choose the 53 as well.
No, that's why I'm taking the,
Ah,
the,
okay.
M, the M8.
Okay.
So I've got the GLC 43, the Golf R, the Porsche, the Hilux, and the M8 convertible.
That's a good list. I don't think it's the best list yet, to
It
be
is
honest.
absolutely the
I
best.
don't think it's the best list.
No.
My list: Club Sport, S2000, XC60 Volvo,
Raptor,
M3 Competition,
M3 Comp.
and Raptor.
Ooh, that's a good list.
great list.
It's a nice list. It's a really nice list.
Yes.
That's a good list.
Yeah. So, what did we start with?
You got the
Hatch.
M850.
So I went with the Yaris GRM.
M850 is a nice.
No, we went with our double cab. So I went with the Amarok V6.
Amarok V6, good call.
Yaris GRM in for our hot hatch.
Your
I
wife's
went
car?
with the X5 M50D.
Yeah.
I then went with the AMG GTS, and I went with the Mazda MX-5 ND.
That's a good list. You
That's
take second place.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Sorry to hear about your
Shit
donkey,
list.
dude.
And the thing is, like, his lists are normally really good, but
That is a good
that's
list.
the shit list. Anyways, guys.
I think we hamstringed
I
him
think-
here by
I think
stealing
we
a lot
did.
of his cars.
Okay, guys, we're done. We need to go sleep because it's the early morning tomorrow. We've
Yeah.
still got to drive to the airport tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Get back to South Africa eventually. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe below and check these guys out. I'll put their details below as well.
The handles.
Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers.
Yo, that was a great video.
How long is that video? How do you
Hour.
have so much space on your...
My new phone had like ridiculous amounts of space. I don't even have a car.